Welcome all to the Random Ball. You got me, Todd Red.
Nigel, like always.
You got me, KK, Ray.
Yo.
We're gonna do a live test run.
Sound like this?
What is sounding watery?
Nah, just the main was up too high. I gotta turn me down a little bit. I gotta get Ty in here, check his mic. You're good though, cause
what if I talk in his mic real quick so you could get a little bit of motion?
It's
his voice. You gotta
his
bring
voice
that up.
level. He don't talk because
Right. Why can't that happen on a Sunday? No, that did happen last Sunday.
Where they going?
I'm gonna go get.
But guess what? It's boy time now.
Boys are back in town.
Oh, shit.
On the wonderful 1st of October. The reason why I gotta say that is because it is my father's birthday. Happy birthday to Daddy Dearest.
Hey.
Eric Ray out in Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica.
Wagwan.
A.K.A. Yard.
Hey.
A.K.A. Gully.
Happy birthday, Kiefer's dad. He is a Jamaican man. He is just a good father to him. He will love him truly.
And this is the part where you insert something from the old episodes where we had the nigga talking and shit. You gotta like insert that talking in the background, just rambling in the background.
Don't we have that file?
We do have that somewhere.
Him father is somewhere saved. I don't know where to
the
find.
cool thing is, my birthday is the 1st. His birthday is the 1st, and my little sister's birthday is the
First of what?
Well, I'm 1st of July, he 1st of October, she's 1st of November.
Yeah, you're acting like it's the same day.
I'm just saying, niggas is number one.
Oh, okay.
If that's the case, bro, I'm number one twice.
11, no, four times. 11.
Yeah,
Hey.
Just say.
First is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the hairy chest. That's absolutely true. I was born on the 3rd day of October.
Yeah.
And they gave me the hairy chest. Yeah. Yo! I should post that to the Facebook and the Instagram so people can actually see, what my body is like.
All right.
The Wolverine.
I'm probably going to start posting a lot of body pics.
That's fine. I dare them to body shame you because motherfuckers out here have more kegs than 6-packs on. That's just a snap.
Yeah, don't you fucking try and...
I don't think anyone can body shame.
Nobody can body shame me, okay? Okay? I'm going to start talking Canadian.
You've come a long way. Because you used to be a big boy.
I used to be a real fat man. A real fat man.
You came down big time.
Came down, I slimmed down a bit.
Because you experienced what poverty was like, and then you slimmed down like a motherfucker. You literally starved.
Yeah, no, that is true. I was like homeless at times and just all types of weird situations. I remember living in a household. It was like 7 people, and only one person was working. And that was my one homeboy's mom. And then it was like his brother and his sister and I think like her kids. Like it was like mad of us there. So like she wouldn't even keep food in the house. I was like 17 or 18. She wouldn't even
going there to smoke with y'all a couple times.
Yeah, the shit over in Bellevue. Yeah, she wouldn't even keep food in the house because we would eat it so fucking fast. She would spend all her money if she so. Those days I was lucky if I got like a piece of toast all day. That's when I lost like 30 pounds in a month. Because I just wasn't in contact with my family at all because I don't know. I had like some weird like grudge thing going on where I wanted to like try and make it on my own. I'm 17. I'm like, I have this hairy chest. So I want to be a man. I'm like, I don't know. I was a crazy kid. I was experimental,
Well, look what happened more than a decade later.
Yeah, more than a decade later. Let's talk about it.
Self-sufficient, motherfucker.
Self-sufficient.
With that hairy chest.
That hairy chest.
With a house.
Guess what, though?
Welcome homeless.
Last week we were talking like how it would be crazy for me to just go ahead and get a head tattoo.
No.
I just booked an appointment to go and get a head tattoo.
Nice.
I'm gonna get a whole head.
You gotta have to shave your shit bald, bro.
Yeah.
Well, the whole entire back, it's gonna like cover pretty much the whole entire back of my skull.
You're gonna be left with the mole from Three Stooges.
I'm gonna be left with what?
With the mole haircut from Three Stooges.
Just on the top.
Just on the top.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna have to.
Bro, you should do it where it's like just a little piece in the front with the hair, like literally just right here.
No, there's no way. Like the way you're describing my hair is, I'm gonna have no hair except for a little poof in the front.
Yeah, bro.
Like a baby.
Like a fucking
what
weird,
baby has
weird
that?
UK guy.
A who?
Like a weird guy from the UK.
Nah.
Just a little, just right here.
It's gonna be. It's just gonna be like a skin fade.
Just
for them to do a tattoo, they're gonna have to.
Oh no, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
For the tattoo, they're gonna shave it with a razor. I'm saying just to show, if I want to show it, if I want to, because if I want to hide, I'll just grow my hair back out. I'm like, I'll hide most of it because it's gonna it's gonna come down my neck a little bit, just a wee bit. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck a cat is, bro. It's like a jaguar or
it's
a panther.
A tattoo he'll never see, dude.
For real. I got mad of those though. Like I never seen none of my tattoos ever. Truth be told, I've never.
Crazy to go through the pain. Like
I've never even looked at one of my tattoos since I got them.
I guess it's for everybody else to see.
Yeah, I don't look at them. It's not for me to see. It is for the world.
Mirror up all the time.
No, but so I'm getting like it's a black cat. So is it the wrong time to get a Black Panther?
It's like it's like that. It's in like that old.
It's not in honor. No, it's not in honor of black people.
I didn't say of black people.
You were nodding your head though.
A Black Panther.
Yeah,
it's like that fucking it's like that old school type of tattoo, like the fucking design.
It's it's traditional American tradition.
Yeah, like a good Sailor Jerry type of tattoo.
Yeah, it's called traditional American tradition. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to teach you something.
American
so if you want to listen and learn, then tell me.
American traditional is like those. There's like the shit that all the old biker guys have.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
That are terrible now.
No, because their tattoos wasn't up to par. But the style is still. They still have that style. That exactly what you're talking about, though. Yeah, those.
It's almost like an Ed Hardy type of fucking look. Sort of.
We're getting disrespectful. First of all, I'm getting a fire ass Black Panther. It's not to support anything other than looking mad cool.
But bro, even when you look at
if I
mirror, it's not the real image. He's gonna forever look at the reverse image.
I don't care.
We're looking at the real image.
Yeah, that's who it's for. That's for all you motherfuckers.
He was gonna say you blacks.
Like that guy in Cumbies that got beat up.
Oh yeah, I still got the footage.
Yeah, your coworker there beat somebody up for talking shit about the BLM.
It wasn't about the BLM.
Well, what did he do?
He's Puerto Rican, and he's about my complexion, but he fucking he wasn't wearing a mask. And when we were walking in the store, I was wearing my shit. Go over to the slushy machine. The guy walks back in because he was walking out as we were coming in. But when he was walking out, he says, "Where the fuck's your mask?" On the way out, just popping shit, walking away.
Because this is COVID season,
right? And so, at this time it was July, I think. And yeah, the guy comes back in after a minute or two. I'm filling up my slushy, and he comes back in. He's like, "You hear me, nigger?" I said, "Where's your mask?" And then my boy, he's like grabbing a hot dog or something. He's like, close to me, and fucking walks over. He's like, "What?" Walks over, full force. Gave him a nice 3-piece, and I'm just drinking my slushy, slurping as it's like turning and looking at the motherfucker getting knocked the fuck out. And we're in the country, so it's like a bunch of hillbillies and rednecks and shit around us. I'm like, shit, we about to get jumped. Like,
some old white lady pulls out her titties, like, woo!
I thought he was gonna say pull out the hammer, so he said pull out her titties. Imagine like sagging titties.
I'm just picturing you're out in the country,
swinging titties.
I'm picturing you're out in the country and you got like this old, like there's a fight going on. People are getting excited.
Nah, my boy just knocked him out, and then he leaves. He goes in his truck and leaves.
I've seen the video recording.
He knocked the guy out his pants. When he got up, his literal ass was hanging out.
Right, and he had there was brown there. I heard that there was brown. I heard there was brown in his pants.
I ain't look that hard. I just saw the ass.
No, but people said that when I would work out there, I would talk to people and stuff at the same place. People would say there was brown.
He shit himself. Yeah, it's been done before. We've seen it on YouTube. Fucking get the shit beat out of you, literally.
So
that's crazy.
So basically, in my head tattoo. That's all that's on my mind. It's my birthday weekend. It's my fucking birthday weekend.
The second birthday.
Speaking of the third,
the bull.
Speaking of the fucking 3rd of fucking October, that happens to be 2 days from now, and I don't really have any plans. I'm a plan guy. I go the no plan planet.
Bro, honestly,
so do I.
At this point, it's just another day.
Not for me.
Well, for me, my birthday should be another day, bro. I'm old enough to. If I wanted something, probably copped it during the year.
Oh, shot it.
I literally wait. The only thing I ever looked forward to on my birthday when I was younger was the fact that we got the day off of school.
And you ate candy.
Why?
Why would I get candy?
You ate cake.
That's his birthday 10 days after Halloween.
Are you saying that your family didn't eat cake for your birthday?
We never really did any big stuff. I got I got a birthday dinner. That's everything. My mom made whatever I wanted.
What age were you when you tasted cake?
I don't know, man. Years, probably 27 years ago.
I thought you were gonna say 27 years old. You tried it a couple of years ago. No, you made it sound like there's no sugar. There was no sugar in your house.
No, there's definitely sugar.
There were sugary treats.
Yeah, but on my birthday, it was just a regular day for me. I don't know. I just never really was excited for my birthday.
I'm not really excited for my birthday. I just, I don't know. It's happening.
That's all I mentioned. For the big 3-0 next year, though.
Well, yeah, I'm not excited for that. I'm not excited to be getting any older, Getting older ain't cool, but...
Listen, man, 30 is another stepping stone. You're becoming coasting on adulting.
Well, yeah.
At 20, you're trying to get the hang of it, fucked up a little bit, fucking up money, distracted by pussy, whatever the fuck.
Yo.
Then you get a little more discipline in 10 years, and then hopefully, because we know 35-year-olds
that still fucked up in the game.
I know a lot of retarded people.
Yeah. So I guess the age really don't matter. It's just if you're ready to mature.
Sorry,
niggas been doing this.
Let's go.
Coughing all in the mic.
Yeah, man. You gotta have your shit together by 30. Come on. If you're not halfway focused on get a life planning goal by 30, then you really should fucking stop everything else that you're focused on and really reevaluate where the fuck you're at, because in less than a year, I'll say in less than 3 years, I will either own another home or have this house sold and be in my next house. Because I'm already been in contact with some fucking mortgage lender through my bank. They gotta call me back and shit. So, I want to see if I can afford 2 mortgages. That way I could just become a landlord and have another path of income.
You ever think about buying one of those fucking 3 apartment buildings in Troy or Cohoes?
No.
My guy Ryan, he owns 2 of them. Fucking huge. Yeah, I was over there the other day helping him, but watching him put down fucking carpet and shit, chit-chatting. Pretty dope. And it's a nice-ass area in Cohoes, but it's just you have your house, and Be a landlord of one of those, and you got like 3 fucking tenants paying you like $1,000 a month.
Yeah, then what if you get some fucking like ghetto ass bitch or
obviously, bro, you gotta vet everybody before they come in.
Applications,
you get some like
you could choose.
This guy put one of his apartments on the marketplace, and then people that were hitting him up, he was sending to me like, "Yo, do you know this person? Like, do you know them?" Like,
no, listen, bro.
Shit like that.
People are mad deceiving. Like, I could deceive you in any situation, anywhere. I could be anybody. I'm like,
I honestly don't think so because I'm too good at it.
So, like, right now, this conversation isn't about me versus you. It's more. It's.
I was saying I'm real good at fucking reading.
It's really
literally saying you.
No, I'm saying that as a person, like, if you're about to be my landlord, you don't know what the fuck I'm about to do. Because I can be the nicest guy.
Bro, remember when we went for Michigan?
But you know what? I might fucking burn your building down.
That's crazy.
Do you remember Michigan when we met the landlord? You and my girlfriend at the time were brother and sister, and y'all were getting to places. Yeah. We were like, yo, we have this nigga, me, there. So they posed as brother sister for the place. That's you see them niggas, but guess what?
Yeah.
Listen, it's always it's the truth. Anytime you're about to get an apartment, have a girl with you.
I didn't even know her. I didn't even know the girl.
Two white folks.
Oh, that was my sister. I forgot that lie. I forgot that was a lie that we had. That's how long ago it was. I was 18.
That's how many years in deception you got.
That's crazy that you were on Michigan Ave before I left for the Army.
Yeah, because I remember
and right when I came back. And then right when I came back,
I was on Congress probably.
Yeah. I remember going to this guy every other day. Oh, yeah, there's bugging across the hall. Yeah.
Yo, the Puerto Rican dude across the hall, Charlie, used to have me bugging, bro. I was tripping on acid. I was tripping on some acid. Some dude said was like, yo, this is family love. And I was like, when he handed it to me, he said that, and I was like, okay.
I guess I'm getting fucked up tonight.
Yeah, I was like, that sounds like it's gonna be good. So, me and my homie took that shit, and like, I thought I would be okay because I never tripped off acid before. So I think I took some bunk acid because I never experienced acid. So I was like, you know what? Give me 2. I took 2 hits. And then I just like got more fucked up than I ever been in my whole life. I totally was caught off guard. I was like, oh my God, whatever acid I had before was totally fake. This shit is
hold on,
crazy.
If you never took that, if you took it and you never really tripped, why would you just drop 2?
Because I was like, I said, this shit don't do shit. Give me 2.
And that shit, nah, there you go.
And then in the middle of it, fucking Charlie, my little Puerto Rican neighbor, busts into my fucking house, and he's like trying to tell me about his daughter's birthday, and he's like telling me how old she is, and like I'm like looking at this motherfucker's face, and it's like melting and shit, and I'm like, yo, I'm way too fucked up for this right now, man. Like,
get away from
and he was getting offended. He's like, yo, but like it's her birthday, and you know it'd be really nice.
What does that have to do with me?
I'm like, literally, like I'm not in my right mind. Like I took 2 hits of acid. Do you know what like LSD is?
He gave it to you, didn't he?
No, he didn't give it to me. He's just my Puerto Rican neighbor across the hall, Charlie. This motherfucker come burst in the door like 3 hours into my trip.
He's wilding the fuck out.
I was rolling around on the ground, crying, laughing, snotting, like every like liquid was coming out of my body besides like pee and cum. Like it was boogers, sweat, tears.
This guy.
I was rolling around. I was laughing, all that shit. And then like this guy walks in and he's like, "Yo, you want to come to my daughter's birthday? It's next weekend. Yo, are you gonna be there?" Like I'm like, dude, leave it, get out of here.
Why are you inviting a grown ass man to your kid's birthday?
Because
like,
it was like
he doesn't have any.
Like
kids.
I would sell him weed and shit.
All right,
you know.
So that would help you out.
Yeah, there was 3 people in that hallway.
Okay,
there's 3 apartments in the hallway. Gutter was down at the bottom. And he was with his girl that lived there. And then it was Charlie, and I can't remember his girlfriend's name, but I think they wound up splitting up. But Charlie was a good dude. You hear this, Charlie? What up? I miss you having him as a neighbor. He was a funny dude. But sometimes I would hear like screaming and fighting. It'd be like having me as a neighbor now, because he would be like, "You want me to fucking stab you, you bitch? You want me to fucking stab you, you fucking stupid bitch?" And I'm like, I'm hearing this shit, and I'm watching.
That's funny. That's mad funny. So it's like, they're living next to me now. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's dumb funny.
Well, yeah, because like that's how I sound half the time.
Oh,
now.
we know. Oh, we know. Trust me, bro. One of your funniest lines. One of your funniest lines from recently. You were arguing, and your comeback was "clean these nuts." This comeback was "clean these nuts."
Yo,
that shit had me crying.
It's so
Yo,
too with the comebacks.
It's
like,
so crazy.
There's like no time to think. They're like,
it's so crazy.
Like everything is quick.
It's already set up.
I wasn't.
So he's in a flow state with it.
I'm not thinking.
He's in a flow state with it. Just it's like he hears it coming, and he already has the shit set up. He already has what he's about to throw back at it. Like before he even hears it, it's crazy.
And that's why I think it could be love sometimes too, because I'm like, as much as I hate you, I love you. You know, we have a lot of good times. You know, a lot of people argue. A lot of people have like shitty parts of their relationship, and
yeah, but hold on. Let's be honest.
The percentage of what blood spilled?
That's kind of where I'm going. Everybody argues, but it doesn't always come down to blood being shit.
Yeah, not most bloods.
Well, I don't beat women, just so everybody knows.
Right.
Hold on. Are you saying you're the victim?
Well, yeah, mostly. mostly I'll be the victim. I'll instigate shit really bad verbally, you know, and I'll be like egg it on and shit, and then then you're blacked out on drugs, and like, dude, half the time that like I remember like waking up with like being cut up or fucked up and shit, like I don't know why or how it happened. I just know it happened. You know, I just wake up because that's from.
What the hell is he saying? Like, hit me, then, bitch, hit me.
That's what happens with Xanax. You just wake up.
That's crazy.
I might have walked around the corner and fucking got in a fight with a dog. I don't fucking know, man.
A dog would
bro. When I was like 19, when I was like 20 years old, the police brought me back to my grandma's house because I was high on fucking Klonopin, the same thing basically as Xanax. They're both benzos, and they black you the fuck out when you drink alcohol. You won't remember. You won't remember shit. And I remember the fucking cops brought me back to her house because I was walking around like knocking on people's windows and shit in the neighborhood. Like I was like trying to find my way home, or I was a creepy ass person when I was blacked out. I don't know which.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the people.
Who's at the window?
Somebody called the cops on. I scared some people that night. I was walking around banging on windows. I was basically Freddy Krueger.
Yo, remember that? I don't want to
Just go.
If you want to cut it,
just go.
Then, all right. Yo, remember that time you blacked out and you went shopping?
Yeah, I didn't. I wound up not even having enough money. Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like yo, like you woke up a couple of days later and you had mad fresh clothes and shit.
Yeah,
you're like, yo, where the fuck did this shit come from?
Yeah,
that's fucked.
Yeah,
was that important money? Did you need that money that you blew?
Obviously not. Obviously not. But I gotta show. My friend Lo, she covered me like $60 on one of the fits because I just was grabbing shit and putting it up on the counter. I didn't even have enough money for it.
Did you even know if it was your size? You get the wrong size.
No, I was the right size.
Because he blacked out.
But think about it. It's your subconscious.
I was on autopilot.
You know, like your size when it comes to clothes. It's like it's certain things that even when you're on autopilot, you will know regardless.
Right. So yeah, when the police would catch up with me and shit, I would know my social security, my address, my age.
Yeah, you'll never forget that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But my sister's like, the cops brought you home. I don't even remember telling the cops none of that shit. They just told me that. I told them that shit.
Well, and the cops could probably tell that you were fucked up, but they were probably like, we're not sure what he's fucked up on. We're just going to bring this kid home.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying
it's iffy. Like, he's telling us all the information we need, but we can look in his eyes and tell like he's fucked up. So like,
technically, they don't have to arrest you. Like,
right. And I was walking.
Exactly.
I was walking around. You know what I'm saying? I was banging on some windows.
Trespassing and disturbing the
So what? I banged on a couple windows. Mostly I was just walking.
That's funny.
And I was and the sad fact is I was covered in Nutella.
What? Like, so it looked like you were covered in shit.
So really, from what I heard, like there's Nutella. There was Nutella like on like the doorknob, so it must have been on my hands and shit.
This guy's crazy.
On everybody's doorknobs and like shit pricks like you. That's probably why they call the cops.
Yo,
got shit on.
There's a guy. There's a crazy white guy wiping shit on our windows.
Save us! Please save us! He's so scary. Oh shit! I'm not
covered in Nutella. Yo, that's crazy. That's some shit where you hear like in a movie, like the guy was in front of the judge and he put Nutella in his ass, like, and he wiped it on himself to show the judge he was crazy.
Get a lesser sentence.
No, like
you can't even do that. You going to jail. So
all I can chalk it up to is where I lived at the time was the suburbs, and I'm a white kid. And I just looked a little drunk or something. You know what I mean? I just looked a little fucked up. And they took me home. So, like, what I'll equate it to is a little bit of white privilege. You're in a good neighborhood. The cops are, like, fucking... he's probably like, I was a kid, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he grew up in the area. You know what I mean? So, it's that small town, like, I'll just bring him home shit. You know what I mean? You get, like, cut little breaks. I don't know.
You ain't hurt nobody and you ain't damaged any property. So
just freak some people out.
That's so fucking funny.
I'm not encouraging anybody to take, any type of drugs, man, but I'll tell you some stories about some shit that I done.
That you heard you done. You don't even know what the fuck really happened.
Right.
It's like the game of telephone. Everybody's telling their version to you, and you're like, fuck, I lived it.
I guess this is what happened.
That's the sad part is like you kind of like start like getting off on that. You're like, what else did I do? You start like, you're not like.
Because it's a story that you don't know.
Right.
So now you're hearing this story for the first time. You're like, oh my God, this is amazing.
It's probably like narcissistic, really. But I'm just like, tell me more about myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, but plus it is entertaining, Like, I remember I popped a Hefezan. I walked in the mall. And I just acted like I was on the phone. And I walked into a store and I just put like 3 hats along my rib cage underneath my coat, and I just walked out, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, whatever you say, Mom, we can have spaghetti or meatballs, I don't care. I just like them shits would just make you like not give a fuck.
Yeah. I feel like everybody's done their bit of fucking theory from stores, bro.
I was a teenager. I forget to mention like details too. I was a fucking kid when I was doing that. I was stealing some fitteds back when fitteds were popping.
Yeah, that's how long ago it was. You're stealing fucking fitteds, like, because then we moved on to snapbacks and then dad hats, and now whatever type of hat you just fucking want to wear now.
Yeah.
It's whatever with hats. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I wear hats without brims, bro.
This guy Krillin. He's Krillin.
I'm Krillin. So you know what I'm saying? You fucking got the punchlines, dog.
Ready to go. That's your go-to.
Anyways, starting to go what Random Bull's about. Do you think we got enough? If we want to keep going, we can. We got to do the intro. We got to get room noise, and if we want to keep going, we can. I just wanted to say it because there's
I ain't
funny
want to
bits.
pussy out. I still gotta tell my little bit of me.
Yeah, yo.
All right, so let's get it. Let me do the intro, and then you can tell your story. And then we'll do the intro, then room noise, and then the story.
Yo, I'm Kevin Gates now. I have 2 phones. So here's what it is, right?
Is there even a real
boom,
story?
check it.
Is there a
Yes,
story here at all?
I promise you. So last year, remember when I was in that dark time?
Yeah.
Last year, right? So I wanted to just like
In
get
that
rid
dark
of
time.
I wanted to get rid of
done with it?
I wanted to get rid of my phone, right? But obviously I couldn't. I needed it for shit.
Right.
Today I always want to just go off the grid, like, you know, can't find me. Haha, I disappeared. Because for your laws of power, yo, I gotta make you motherfuckers miss me. Now, I mean, you can't get in touch with me all the time. You don't know my location. You can't see where I'm at. You don't know where I am. You don't know where I've been. Gotta make you miss me a little bit. Right?
Ooh,
So
this is getting real fucking.
this guy. So today I went to motherfucking Walmart, grabbed a fucking little track phone, and it's like, remember when in the Joe Rogan podcast, remember when Ari decided to go backpacking through like Thailand, and all he had was a fucking little flip phone that had no internet, and he had a fucking laptop with an antenna that he had to fucking stick. So it's like, it's a hassle to try to be on, just like be away from everything. That's what I decided to do. So I post my video today on the places, and then I'm about to offload all the apps, and then if I don't have to have my iPhone on, I'm not gonna have it on. I used to have it on during the day, always feel like I'm listening to YouTube, listening to podcasts, shit like that. I'll figure it out. Or if I have it on, I have it on airplane mode, so I'm not getting messages in. I can't use the internet unless I'm in Wi-Fi. But even in that,
you're trying to just try something different?
Yeah, like just not be so connected. You feel me? So I got this little fucking bullshit track phone, $20, and all my deliveries for the Mac, like I know where most of them shits are at. Right? So like, unless I really need, and I'll look at all my fucking Mac, I'll find shit.
You're going Amish.
Yeah, like I just don't.
This is like a reverse Rammspringer, honestly.
It's almost like
right.
If I
reverse Rammspringer.
I don't.
Because in Rammspringer,
they usually do that for 18.
Isn't that a dopamine detox?
No. Rammspringer.
That's the, you know what it is.
Yeah, we're the
Amish motherfuckers. When they turn 18, they could choose to wild the fuck out. It's like
they can go to the English people's place and experience electricity, and they can party and fuck and smoke weed. That's Rammspringer. It's Amish people going to regular life to experience it and see if they want to be there or if they want to be with the Amish community. So you're on your reverse Rammspringer.
Halfway. Just because, like, I saw I do a show, you know, shit like that. I'm still going to be around computers and shit, but it's just like, but yo, isn't it, I always see the videos on YouTube of the dopamine detox. It's like you're cut off from everything. Just completely cut off. And they're like, no, nothing. And it's I almost want to try that.
You know what? I haven't been taking in as much audio in my ears because I lost my wireless headphones recently. So I have been actually kind of doing the same thing without knowing. Like, I'm not like, well, I'll be on Facebook on and off every one, you know, I might check in and scroll, but I used to have like media like pouring into my head all day, every day, whether it's music, podcast, one or the other is going. While I'm at work for like 8 hours, you know, 9, 10 hours, and then I get home and then, you know, obviously watching TV or whatever. So it's like, starts to make you feel like you're losing like time to like be creative or something because you're never thinking.
Yeah.
So that's why I think there's something to maybe what you're saying, you know. I try it. I want to fucking have my wireless headphones in because I enjoy riding around listening to this stuff because it's almost like you're like at home watching TV. It makes it feel like less of work.
Yeah,
and more
yeah.
of like I'm chilling. I got like I'm vibing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just feel good.
No, that's a fact. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I probably will. I have like podcasts and I have fucking shit downloaded that I could just listen to. I got books that I've had on like fucking Audible and shit like I could listen to that are just there. I can listen to offline. It's gonna be hard because I usually sit on YouTube listening to shit that I can't do because I'm pulling from the service and then I'm gonna be reachable.
Off the map shit is really weirding me out, man.
Yo, I honestly and truthfully, I've been thinking of planning a little like a fucking next time I can get some vacation time and take like a good week. I want to go to Wyoming. I want to stay at one of those wilderness places where you're like, you step outside and you look and it's nothing but trees and mountains.
You should do that in a third world country.
Nah, but you ever seen how beautiful Wyoming is?
You ever see how dangerous Bangladesh can be?
Yeah, but why do I want to go there and be in danger?
I don't know, man.
Bro, like that Idaho, that like Wyoming, Montana area. Nice. Real nice. It's real fucking nice.
Boys. You gonna see a moose.
Yeah, yo, I'm gonna see, exactly. You'll see mad shit out there. Moose, bear, fucking elk, wolves, bro. Like,
you'll go elk hunting. Bring your hammer out.
I don't know if I'll be that impressed if I see a wolf in person.
Yeah, it's not about that terrified. Though. It's like just being out there in that wilderness is.
Imagine you're in your whip and you see a wolf. That's kind of cool.
I seen a fox.
I mean, that's kind of cool, but it's like, come on, that's kind of cool. That's like you were trying to get me to go be a beach bum a couple weeks ago when it was still hot out, Keith. And I was just like, I don't want to do that.
You never want to do nothing.
Yeah, no, I like
kid doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to get high, and I like to edit the show, and I like to really just like collect my thoughts on my couch. And on my front porch.
You feel rejuvenated at work and at home if you went to that beach.
I feel like I'm going to just sit in the hot sand.
I was fucking smoking blunts on the beach, enjoying the sun. Got my feet a little wet. I ain't go swimming in it.
Yeah, because it's going to be mad fucking seaweed all up to your ankles and fish fucking touching you.
That sounds like a lake.
Honestly, though,
that sounds like the ocean.
The best beach I was at was in the Bahamas, and I was at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Fucking Royal. Listen, listen. You gotta get off the stoop. Get off the stoop.
You gotta get your passport, bro.
Dead ass, bro.
You luxurious motherfucker.
Bro, listen.
Coco Cabana.
Nah, it was Perfect Day at Coco Cay. That's the weird name that they named it. And Pablo Escobar's fucking island is like in wherever that shit is called, Exuma in the Bahamas. That shit is down the fucking block pretty much. Like so when we were up in the hot air balloon, like one of those shits, he was like, "Yeah, Pablo Escobar's island is right there."
You essentially partied with Pablo Escobar.
I wouldn't say that. I definitely say that.
It's damn close to like you were affiliated.
I seen where he was staying when he was in the Bahamas, using up that drug money. But yo, it was mad nice. Like fucking white sand, fucking clear water, like clear blue. You could see through the shit. Just amazing. Mad dope. Gotta get off the fucking port, bro. Yo, let's go.
It sounds beautiful, dude. I gotta get out of here, dude.
You don't want to.
That shit was amazing.
I don't. I'm just. You could tell that I'm lying, right?
Yeah, man. It's hard to get him out of Skinneck, bro. It's real hard. It was hard to get you to come out the truck. Very, very hard. I ain't driving fucking half hour. Like, if we was in the city, he'd be one of them dudes like, Brooklyn.
I'm never leaving.
And never go to Queens, never go to anywhere.
I go to other.
Honestly, I go to one corner store, but I've been going to this other one sometimes because he's the only motherfucker open at 7:30. Everybody else is lazy.
I mean, that makes sense. For timing wise, you have to hit this dude because he's open.
Yeah. Well, his Lucy's
But if you're one of those people where it's like, no matter the time of the day, if the guy's open, you're like, no, I can only go to this one place.
Yeah.
Like,
my main spot, the dude, I didn't have no cash on me. His fucking ATM didn't have no money in it for like months, man. He's not on his shit. So I'm like, it's still not fixed. He's like, no. And I'm like, I need Lucy's, bro. And he's like, I don't even have no cash in my pocket to take out. And I'm like, yo, I went into the store. I asked the other dude, I'm like, yo, you got $1 for me? Just put $1 in the register. I'll be back. I'm like, I'm here every day. And I started feeling like one of those crackheads where I was like, just let me get 2 cigarettes. Let me get 2 cigarettes, please. But long story short,
but if you're the type
he started
person,
like yelling at him. He was like, like he was like telling him like put $1 in the register.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, like, if you're a person where they see you all the time and you always have the cash, and this is the one time that you don't, you're like, oh man, fuck, I need it.
I came back 2 hours later with like $2.
Exactly.
And I got more Lucy's than I paid him.
Too easy.
I was like, I told you I'll be back.
So now, if you ever need it,
credit increase.
Exactly.
You could get more. Like, I need to hold a pack till Friday, bro.
That ass, you're that guy now. You did it.
Pack till Friday, and then you throw him the dub on Friday.
You got the Aki credit.
I'm gonna start making moves with him.
If you're gonna stay in the hood, at least buy buildings in the hood and just be everybody landlord.
Word.
I hate people in the hood though because. Some of them are so mean, bro. They're so mean for no reason. So some people, I walk around my neighborhood. There's a lot of people that wave. A lot of people are nice. But
buy buildings in the hood that are commercial buildings.
And then what? Everyone's gonna yell at me and say I'm gentrifying the hood because I'm a piece of shit.
No, buy commercial buildings. Yeah, that's exactly. Rent to people that are trying to open businesses. Don't rent to just like someone on fucking Mumford Street or some shit.
You don't have to do anything but collect the rent. You don't have to obviously there have to be work done on the building. That's on you, the landlord.
Well, yeah, I ain't buying no business shit. I can't buy no business shit.
Don't tell yourself that. Before you know it, you'll be a tycoon mogul like the Monopoly box guy.
I might be that. But I don't know how.
You can do that with your mustache too. Do that shit. All right, so let's get right into it. So before we log off, I just wanted to say for all the couples out there that are butting their heads with this COVID shit, can't really do much. Even though they've opened up a couple things, so we could do a little bit more now. There's still some fighting going on. My relationship right now, personally, we were butting heads. Just over the stupidest shit, me being unaffectionate enough and not really caring about being affectionate.
That's you though.
So that's just how I am as a person. So
I get the same types of
right, and I'm sure there's plenty of men out there that deals with that. It's like you're being upset about some fuckery right now. So I mean, water was under the bridge last night. I cooked some dinner. Fucking got flowers, tried to patch things up, fell asleep, went to work this morning. We in the middle of talking, so she wasn't feeling well today, like just in an upset mood still. So I was gonna go in my Google Drive, to like download a lovey-dovey picture of us, cause I don't keep the fucking pictures on my phone to free up space for whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all goes to the Google Drive. So I just was going in her folder to look up shit. You know what I mean? Download something, send it to her, like love you, blah, blah, blah. But when I look through the Google Drive, brothers, a couple folders is missing. Now, if you're wondering what these folders are, they are of previous encounters that I have had. All right? I'm sure we all got them. And if not everybody has them, then I don't know what the fuck you doing. This is the new age right now. Anyway, for me, it's like just a trophy system. That's all. It's just this is a form of narcissism that I know that I have.
Slow down. So you're talking about she did some private digging.
No. I didn't even get there yet, bro. But I'm just letting you know what the folders are. So when I look through the folder to download the picture in my folder that's called My Things, I noticed that you know, when you scroll and the scroll
My
bar usually,
Things?
my things, THANGS, my things. So it was pretty easy. But the thing is, the Google
He
Drive,
has a folder called
my things.
My things, like.
So yeah, it was on.
Honestly, listen, I don't know if she did or not. But if it was me and I see a folder called My Things, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is in this?
You have to open that.
Yeah, you got to.
All right, so give it to her. So she opens the My Things folder and she sees a bunch of folders of like previous bitches I've been fucking with, and titties or whatever have you. You know what I mean? And so she deletes a couple of folders. Now, so that's what she did prior. That's like the prerequisite to everything that's about to happen. Fast forward on my lunch break when I'm trying to tear up and go through the Google Drive, I scroll and see, shit is kind of empty. So fast forward again to when we agreed to do the show today. I go home, shower and everything. I open up. I see my iPad is in a place it wasn't in last night. So open up the iPad. Google Drive is open. My Things is open. And I'm like, all right, let me just go in the trash and restore it. Gone out of the trash. She deleted forever. So I was like, so I just text her like, so we snooping now? That's what we doing? And then a whole argument started on the drive over to the studio. So I'll let y'all know how that gets hashed out after the fact.
Well,
she's very upset right now. But they're old pictures. They're not. It's not basically. These are 2-3-year-old pictures. But she's like, "Oh, you gotta look at other women to get satisfaction. What's your problem?" Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, it's a narcissistic trophy system. It's a trophy system. You know what I mean?
It's not much. It's not much different than porn.
Right, but it's me, so it's better to beat the dick to because it's actually me.
It's more intimate.
And that's what she doesn't like.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like porn, but it's more intimate, so that's why it bothers.
Right. And she's like, you're lucky I didn't delete the whole fucking thing, because she deleted a select few.
Why didn't she delete them all?
I don't know,
Did she like a couple?
She left the black ones.
That's...
and deleted and matted away.
Yo, and here I am, and I'm getting a panther tatted on my head.
Wow.
He said, I'm getting a panther. Here I am.
Yo, that's crazy, yo.
It wasn't all the whites, but what I noticed, it was more
specifically.
Yeah.
All right.
But hold on. But so she left some?
Yes.
That's fucking weird, right? That's bizarre. That's why I'm like,
why didn't she just get them off? But now,
she
what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? She probably expects me to delete them all. Like, dude, are you fucking crazy right now? Why? These are old fucking files. They're old.
No, why do he's like. He's like a child. I don't want to get rid of it. You know how many videos I have of sex stuff, pictures of sex stuff? None.
Well, you're stupid, kid. You're a different type of nigga. You like hamburgers, bro.
I got. You know how many of them shit I got sent and I haven't seen over the years? A whole lot.
Yeah.
I don't have none of that shit.
To each his own, man. I got a trophy system.
I remember them titties look right.
Sometimes you just want to look again. That's all. It's not an everyday thing. It's not like niggas is in the folders.
I know exactly what you're saying.
You're taking it all weird. Don't get weird about it.
I'm not getting weird about it. She's getting weird about it. So this is what I'm going to go through in about an hour or two. It's just like, don't get weird about it. When I was going through her photos, she still had pictures of guys that I didn't care about. I didn't see any nude things. It was just like hugging and stuff like that. Nothing crazy. But she saw the crazy.
That's not a comparison.
She saw the crazy.
What if you did see like just like mad dick pics?
Mad dick pics.
Saved, saved.
All right, now see, that's probably what she's going to use on me. And what I'll have to say is, the man in me wants to say I'll hold it down, but I know there's a part of me that would still be bothered, but I also wouldn't demand nor snoop through her phone to delete the shit. That's all that I'm saying.
All right, well,
that's what I know I wouldn't do. I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I'll be fine with that. Yes, I'd be bothered. I understand why she's bothered, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
She like snooped through shit. You snooped.
Yeah, I mean,
got found out.
like I was gonna say, she does kind of have like she does have a point. How she got it, she didn't do it fair. She didn't find out the information fair. So, there's always that. But regardless,
it's a little
regardless, it's like you're gonna have to do something to appease her. Honestly,
it's a little bump.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little, but you're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to make that barter.
You know what I would do? I'll bring home a bar of chocolate.
It's like
I'll bring home a nice bar of chocolate or a nice Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Women love ice cream. I sit there and I'll just eat ice cream with my girlfriend and it makes her so happy.
I did all that yesterday, bro.
Do it again. Yeah, I'm trying to wrap this show and smoke another blunt.
You starting to give a random bulls about that?